Hi dear friends and subscribers, welcome to the Cricket Happening Show today with your host Ram. And as far as today's Cricket Happening Show is concerned, we are going to talk about the first day's play in the second test match which took place between Bangladesh and Sri Lanka. And as I mentioned yesterday, this Chittagong the pitch was a very flat pitch, and that was it. In fact, Sri Lanka were the ones who actually won the toss, elected to bat, and they ran up a very nice score at the end of the day, with the score standing on 314 runs for 5 wickets, with Kumar Sangakarra unbeaten on a very big century, his 34th test century. He was not out on 160 at stumps with 19 fours and 3 sixes, and all the 3 sixes that he hit was through the mid-wicket area. Now, as far as that was the feature as far as the day one was concerned in this particular second test match at Chittagong at the Zahur Ahmed Chowdhury Stadium. It all started with Sri Lanka winning the toss and electing to bat. Karunaratne and Kaushal Silva were the openers. And well, Kaushal Silva today really struggled with his runs because Amin Hossain was bowling a good line. In fact, if you look at the bowling for in fact what Bangladesh did, seeing that this is a pitch which is going to be lifeless, that's going to be flat, they decided, I don't know whether that was a good ploy, but that's what Bangladesh did. They went with just one pace bowler, Amin Hossain, who was pretty impressive in the first test match, and they decided just to really fill up the team with lots of spinners. Sohail Ghazi, Abdul Razzaq. In fact, the new ball was shared by Amin Hossain, the pace bowler, and Sohail Ghazi, the right arm off spinner, with Abdul Razzaq, Shakib Al Hasan, Mahmudullah, Nasir Hussain, Shamsur Rahman all doing the bowling. So just looking at this, I don't know whether that was a good ploy by Bangladesh to just go with one frontline pace bowler. That is for the Bangladesh cricket selectors to decide about that. But it all started with Sri Lanka starting the day with both the openers, Karunaratne and Kaushal Silva. Kaushal Silva, as I said, really struggled, and then finally trying to sweep a delivery from Sohail Ghazi was trapped LBW. So that was the first wicket to go. Sri Lanka losing their first wicket with the score reading 39 for 1, with Kaushal Silva LBW bowled Sohail Ghazi, the right arm spinner, for 11 runs. After that, Karunaratne was joined in by the warhorse Kumar Sangakarra, and Karunaratne, well, he played some very good shots, but then Amin Hossain had him as he tried to carve a ball through the point area where Mahmudullah took a very good catch, and he was gone after making 31 runs with 4 fours. And that was the time that Bangladesh had done a good job. As I said, this was a pretty lifeless pitch, and there were early breakthroughs. Both the openers were back into the pavilion, and it was left to the two war horses, Kumar Sangakarra and Mahela Jayawardene. And well, as I yesterday said, this is a pitch which is absolutely tailor-made for these all those experienced batsmen. And Sangakarra and Jayawardene definitely what they did is they are very familiar with such a situation where Sri Lanka was struggling at 49 for 2, but they beautifully resuscitated the situation for Sri Lanka by putting a huge stand of 178 runs for the third wicket. With Kumar Sangakarra, well, as I said, he was using his feet very well to the spinners. He was driving well. Jayawardene played in his usual self. In fact, I would say that Kumar Sangakarra was the most aggressive of the runners. You would have a look at it. I mean, this is a wonderful innings from Sangakarra, because in one full day he has already scored almost 160 runs, unbeaten runs, with 19 fours and 3 sixes. As I said, he used his feet beautifully to the spinners, and his prime, all the 3 sixes that he hit was through the deep mid-wicket area. And Mahela Jayawardene, as I said, he was actually leaving all the strike to Sangakarra and allowing Sangakarra to really play his strokes. Jayawardene, well, he really tried to dig himself in and gave good solid support to Kumar Sangakarra, and the partnership really grew in great proportion, which took the score to 227, and that was the time Mahela Jayawardene was gone, as Mahmudullah actually broke that stand just before the new ball could be claimed. He actually picked up the wicket of Mahela Jayawardene, was LBW for 72 with 6 fours, which made the score 227 for 3, but it was a very good partnership from Sri Lanka, especially Kumar Sangakarra and Mahela Jayawardene resuscitating the Sri Lankan innings from 49 for 2 to 227. After that, it was Chandimal who came in. Chandimal gave some good support to Sangakarra, but the partnership could go only as far as 294 was concerned. So it essentially meant that another 63 runs were added, and after adding those 60 odd runs, Dinesh Chandimal was a victim of the bowling of Shakib Al Hasan for 27, the 2 fours and 1 6, and that left Angelo Matthews. And suddenly, after Dinesh Chandimal left, Angelo Matthews, the Sri Lankan captain, who has been in some great form of late, he was gone, as Shakib Al Hasan actually clean bowled him for 5 with 1 boundary, and at close, Sri Lanka had finished off on a very, very good total, especially thanks to that partnership. Probably Sri Lanka might have done much better than what they have, but well, the good thing for them is that Kumar Sangakarra was there unconquered on 160 runs of 90 with 19 fours and 3 sixes. It definitely looks very good, and he wouldn't get a better opportunity to score a double century tomorrow. Kumar Sangakarra, he's already scored his 34th Test century. Kitturan Vittunage was yet to score, as Sri Lanka finished on a very nice total of 314 for 5 after playing 92 overs for the day. As far as the bowling figures were concerned, Amin Hossain bowled well, 19 overs, 4 maidens, 1 for 56. Ghazi also bowled a good line, 30 overs, 4 maidens, 1 for 98. Abdul Razak, one does not know why he bowled only 4 overs, 1 maiden, none for 6. Shakib Al Hasan was pretty successful, 15 overs, 1 maiden, 70 runs and 2 wickets. And Mahmudullah, the off spinner, 22 overs, no maiden, 2 maidens in fact, 70 runs on 1 wicket. And Nasir Hussain bowled 1 over for 2 runs, and Shamsul Rahman weaving his arm over for 5 runs. So 314 for 5 on this pitch. Well, as I said, Sri Lanka could have probably could have done much better than what they have, because unfortunately for Sri Lanka, the openers failed. Now, as I said, the only thing that I would like to talk about here is that whether Sri Lanka, whether Bangladesh have done a blunder here by going into this match with fully stocked with spinners. I mean, for me, in any test match, you require 2 pacers at either end to share the new ball. But over here, what we have seen, an approach which I'm not sure whether it is the right one, but only time will tell the story once this test match ends. We all know that yes, it's a lifeless pitch, it's a flat pitch in Chittagong, there's lots of runs. But you know, to go with the one pace bowler in a test match, according to me, at least for me, doesn't really appeal to me. But I don't know, like, what's the plan as far as the Bangladeshi captain Mushfiqur Rahim is concerned. But as I said, time will tell the story whether that was the right approach. But as far as this particular match is concerned, as I said, there's nothing in the wicket. I couldn't see much turn on this. And basically, stumps on day 1, Sri Lanka are looking, I think they're pretty well placed at 314 for 5. So tomorrow, Kumar Sangakarra would like to extend this particular innings, and probably Sri Lanka might be eyeing probably a score of 500, especially keeping in view that Kumar Sangakarra stays at the crease and goes on to a double century. And Kitran Vittunage, well, he's on his debut, he has got a maiden test century, so he's in some great form. So if Kitran Vittunage could recreate something, because this is a pitch which is going to definitely aid his batting and his stroke making. So if he could have some solid support, probably build a partnership like what he got with Mahela Jayawardene, like Kumar Sangakarra and Jayawardene built for the 3rd wicket, that will be good news for Sri Lanka. And then they have Dilruwan Pereira, who has already shown his batting prowess. and then we followed the tailenders Mendes, Lakmal, and Pradeep. But all in all, it looks like Sri Lanka are sitting pretty, but unless and until if the Bangladeshi bowlers, and as I said, the pace, not having two pace bowlers, according to me, still doesn't really, you know, I'm really puzzled that you know, Bangladesh have gone with just one pace bowler, and that too an Amin Hossain. Is a good bowler, no doubt. He bowled pretty well in the last Test match without luck, and no experienced bowlers, and they've just gone with just one bowler who is fairly new to international cricket. I don't know whether that's the right approach. Well, other than that, let me see whether any cricket news that I have to cover before I end up this report. As far as cricket news is concerned, this is the news which is coming in from Pakistan, and that is that the former, it's as you would remember, there was the former Pakistani batsman Amin Hossain, was a very exciting opening batsman. He's a left-handed batsman, and he's the one who has been made the chief of selectors for Pakistan. So I think yes, Amin Hossain is a very good judge. He has also done some cricket commentary in the past, so he has been given an opportunity. So Amin Hossain is a new chief of selectors for Pakistan. Other than that, dear fans and subscribers, nothing else to really talk about. That brings an end to the Cricket Happening show for today, and see you all in my next Cricket Happening show. Until then, it's goodbye. Thank you.